I've been a lawyer for a long time. I'm a lawyer in Ontario and in the US, and I still am a lawyer in Ontario. And I was working in law firms and in-house. I worked in-house in financial services and did a lot of like prospectus work and private placement memorandums and IPOs, initial public offerings and all that kind of stuff. And then they came here and started working in healthcare down here. And then I migrated over and ended up in the crazy world of immigration because my ex-husband was deported on the way back from our honeymoon. So if not for that happening, I probably would not do what I do. So that's why my book is called Finding Your Silver Lining in the Business Immigration Process, because I took that adversity and turned it into prosperity. And yeah, if it hadn't happened, it's not a story you can make up, believe me. Oh my gosh, the benefits are so incredible, especially right now when the market in Ontario specifically is crazy, continues to be crazy, and the prices are so high and the cap rates are low, meaning that you're not going to see a huge return on your investment from an average year. You may make money, or likely will make money on the sale, but if you want ongoing cash flow, the US is the place to be. It's also very landlord friendly in most of the states we focus on, including Florida, Arizona, Texas, South Carolina, Ohio, Michigan. And so the reality is that if you want ongoing cash flow and easy access at a low buying rate, because up there you're not going to really be able to buy into anything that's feasible for under maybe $500,000, whereas down here you can do it for about half of that, if not less. And there is access to credit and opportunities, and you can build a really strong portfolio. And then the other beautiful thing is, yes, it's going to hit you the first time when you do your currency exchange, but your ongoing income is going to be in US dollars. I mean, there's a lot of our clients that are looking for investment opportunities, are looking for multifamily or opportunities that they can do Airbnb where there's, a lot of ongoing income. And then they're also building. We help them. My signature program is called How to Immigrate Through Real Estate. So we help real estate investors and other business owners, but real estate investors to pave a path to getting a visa. And that visa allows you to build credit and get a social security number and all kinds of other benefits that people just aren't aware of. And they think it's so hard, and it's really not. And so I make it simple and painless and try to make it fun. But, it's challenging because you're moving your whole family and your life and everything. But there's opportunity down here that we just don't see in Canada. You can always invest in the US. It's just that there are many advantages offered by getting a visa. But you don't have to even move with a visa. You could live in Spain or Canada or Mexico. It doesn't matter. You just have to be running a business here. And so that's our specialty. This particular visa that we specialize in, the E2, is based on you directing and managing an enterprise. So if you want to fully retire, probably not. But if you're going to do a lot of real estate investing, you're probably going to be running a business anyway. We may as well figure out how to get you the visa and all the benefits of that. They would have to take those rental properties and transition into a business. So my superpower is actually turning a passive real estate investor into an active real estate business owner. Because you have to be an active real estate business owner to qualify for a visa. But that's what we do. We have a whole program around that basically takes that passive intent and transitions it into an active intent so they can get the visa. So let's say that you wanted to do this and you own 4 properties. Actually, I have a client just like this right now. She owned 4 properties. She owned 3 of them in her personal name, 1 in a corporate name. We had to quit claim them, or basically sell them all to new entities so that we could set up a structure. And then we have this overlaying business. It's called Strategic REI, which is like a franchise, but there's no royalties and we don't own it and you don't have an obligation to us. But the reason it's like a franchise is because we build everything for you. So let's say you wanted to do Airbnb. We're going to build a visa-friendly business around you within this Strategic REI, which we have just done for this particular client with the 4 existing entities. And so now she's transitioned 2 of the 4 from long-term rentals to short-term rentals so that they fit into her business model and therefore help her to qualify for a visa. So our overlaying business in a box is actually the business that we use as the qualifying business. So the real estate is kind of underlying. It's like a bonus kind of thing. Well, the one I was sharing with you about this woman with she had 4 homes, 4 properties. She was not maximizing her tax savings on those properties. She wanted to live, she's from Montreal. She wanted to live more in the US than in Canada. She wanted to get a visa and she didn't know how. So we have taken her 4 properties, built a business plan and business model around that with her. And then she gets the visa and gets her social security number and is able to run these as she wishes and build her portfolio from there as well. You don't want to have your money just sitting in the bank or in some type of term deposit. You want to play with it, and real estate is always going to be a good way to go.